誰じゃね君は。
俺はヒーローをやっているものだ。
One Punch Man in 15 minutes. One Punch Man is by far one of the best animes out there. It made waves in the anime industry when it first came out with its epic animation and had the internet blowing up with workout routines for the show. It's the one anime that made anime fans care about exercising, and heck, some of you guys had gone through major body transformations by the end of it. Call it a rare phenomenon, cultural cross-pollination, or whatever, but One Punch Man is a single special anime that has shaped the global anime community for the better, and even NBA players like Steve Adams and comedians like Bill Burr were talking about it. It's the anime of the century, and one of the finest first recommendations for anyone trying to get into anime.
そうだ埼玉。それでこそ倒しがいが。連続普通のパンチ。
Hi guys, and welcome back to Anime Town. Today we'll be going through the whole 2 seasons of One Punch Man in just 15 minutes. So buckle up for the joyride and one click smash those likes and subscribe buttons. Now, with that out of the way, let's just get into it.
こいつ空前逆。
チェックメイト。
Starting off with the very first season, One Punch Man kicks off dramatically when a peaceful everyday in the city is disturbed by a blue naked Piccolo wearing havoc in the shopping district. Casually changing his name to Vaccine Man, our villain calls himself a punishment on humanity and all that natural enemy of humanity stuff. The Vaccine Man proves to be too much of a challenge for the local heroes, and just when things seem hopeless, a bald, disinterested man in a yellow bodysuit casually walks in and defeats the villain with just one punch. Dismayed at his own strength, the hero curses his power because there is not enough thrill in ending a fight like that. So that is our hero, Saitama, a 25-year-old self-proclaimed jobless hero for fun who started his hero journey by defending a young boy from a crab monster. Now, 3 years after that encounter, he trained each and every day and finally became strong enough to defeat even bigger and badder monsters with just one punch. But as he is getting extremely bored with his exceptional, overwhelming strength, a single mosquito brings our hero to his knees. Well, not quite. But as Saitama is facing off the annoying buzzer, a humanoid robot Genos tracks down the mosquito girl who is controlling massive swarms of mosquitoes to drain humans of their blood. Genos is a humanoid cyborg who fights against evil in hopes of one day finding the evil cyborg who destroyed his hometown. Realizing that he cannot defeat an embarrassed looking bloodthirsty monster on his own, Genos decides to self-destruct to end the battle. But ultimately, his resolve falls short as Saitama jumps in at the very last moment and turns the mosquito girl into literal smithereens with one slap. After this event, Genos essentially forces Saitama to make him his disciple by offering our yellow-caped hero money, and Saitama accepts. Now, a team of 2, Genos and Saitama team up to take down the mad scientist, Dr. Genus, and in a fight against his ultimate creation, Saitama reveals the ultimate training routine that gave him his power and led to his hair loss. 100 push-ups, 100 sit-ups, 100 squats, and a 10-kilometer run every single day. As ridiculous as this sounds, our next villain, Speedos, who tries his whole life to become an assassin, cements our belief further that gaining such enormous strength with that kind of workout is just impossible, even in Saitama's world. After his humiliating defeat by the fists of Saitama in the most hilarious fashion, Speedos calls Saitama his ultimate rival and vows to surpass him one day, with Saitama not caring what he does either way. But just as this was going on, Saitama learns that nobody, literally nobody, knows about his heroic achievements and that other heroes have always been credited for his work. This sends our young hero into depression, but Genos comes back into the frames and suggests to Saitama that he could become an official hero by joining the Hero Association. Saitama agrees, but on the condition that Genos should take the hero test with him. And of course, Saitama dominates the hero test, but because Heroes Association was too focused on Genos, thinking that he took down the mosquito girl and was responsible for taking down Dr. Genus, so they just overlooked Saitama and made Genos an S-class hero, while Saitama starts at the bottom of the barrel, C-class. The Hero Association is filled with all kinds of unique heroes with over-the-top abilities, but when a literal meteor comes crashing down on Earth, no matter how strong the heroes are, they are not capable to stop the cataclysm. And here, once again, Saitama displays his ultimate strength and obliterates the giant meteor. Later on, the Sea King, who threatens the existence of humanity by waging war against humans, even an S-class hero Puri Puri prisoner is unable to defeat the monster, and Genos gets himself obliterated again. Saitama jumps in to save Genos and destroys the Sea King with just one punch. But true doom was just approaching humanity as the great seer Madame Shibabawa predicts that a great calamity more enormous than anything that humans have ever faced before is coming. As if right on cue, a colossal spaceship full of aliens suddenly appear and decimate City A. The aliens, upon their arrival, start massacring humans left and right, making this a human extinction level threat. S-class heroes assemble to take down the aliens, but the space militia group Dark Matter makes even the S-class heroes bite down on their teeth. As all this is going on, Saitama confronts Boros, the leader of Dark Matter, who spent all his life drifting through space to find a worthy opponent. Against Saitama, Boros goes all out, and the fight seems like a lost cause for the ultimate Saitama. But again, our caped hero reveals that he had never even punched a villain seriously ever before, and unleashing his serious first punch against Boros, annihilating his entire being right to his very cells, and the shock even decimates his DNA. After this, other S-class heroes take care of the rest of the aliens. The Heroes Association rebuilds the entire City A as an impenetrable fortress so that no event like this would ever happen again.
Killer move, serious series. Serious sideways jumps.
Following this fight, Season 1 of One Punch Man is finished and we head first into the second season. Much later, after the events of City A, Saitama and Genos come across the rank 7 S-class hero who is being confronted by a robot calling itself G4. But since G4 is a gentleman, he lets King go to the bathroom first, but King runs away from the fight, leaving Genos to take care of G4 while Saitama follows King to his home and holds a gaming session with him like a true bro. Just then, a huge bird crashes into King's apartment, and here it is revealed that King doesn't have any powers. He was just there at the right time wherever Saitama took down a monster. This coincidence happened so many times that he became an S-class hero. But to King's surprise, Saitama is not angry at all and just wants to be friends with him. While this is happening, the Heroes Association has taken the initiative to invite all the villains worldwide and propose to them the idea that they should just join the Hero Association to quell the growing number of monster attacks. And in compensation, the Heroes Association will take care of all their past crimes and even pay them for their service. In this gathering, we see Speedos, who had come here to find Saitama but is disappointed when Saitama is not there. Speedo leaves the meeting, and following his departure, we are introduced to another character, Garou. Garou speaks doubtfully about the Heroes Association's new initiative and announces that he will be siding with the monsters on this one. Not soon after his announcement, he is attacked by all the villains and the A-class heroes on the scene, and he defeats every single one of them. But it seems that Speedos did not give up on Saitama and goes to his house, only to be stopped by Genos, who is able to keep up with his speed. But right after Speedos, Fubuki, the rank 1 B-class hero, comes to Saitama to invite him into her B-class gang. Saitama refuses, but just then he witnesses Genos fighting Speedos. But before things go out of hand, Saitama butts in and stops Genos before he levels the entire neighborhood and even defeats Speedo with ease. Fubuki is shocked by Saitama's strength and reveals she is the little sister of the rank 2 S-class hero Tatsumaki, and because she felt inferior to her sister all her life, she created the Fubuki group to dominate the B-class heroes. Back at the Heroes Association, it seems that they don't care that much about Garou because they have enlisted the help of the rank 11 S-class hero Super Alloy Dark Shine, and here they also give Saitama and Genos their hero names. Saitama gets a cool name like Caped Baldy, and Genos gets stuck with the Demon Cyborg. The Heroes Association might be safe for the time, but Garou seems to be wreaking havoc in the city. It is now revealed that Garou used to be one of Silverfang's best disciples until one day he flipped out and beat up every single student in Silverfang Dojo till he was defeated and banished by his master, Silverfang. Charanko, one of Silverfang's students who had been beaten by Silverfang to force him out of the studio, comes to Saitama for help. But on his way back, he comes across Moomin Rider, rank 1 C-class hero facing Garou, who is then approached by the tank top S-class hero along with his entire entourage. Garou somehow manages to defeat the rank 16's S-class hero Tank Top Master and even decimates Charanko after that. Silverfang comes across the beaten down bodies of the rank S heroes and his gang along with Charanko, and it seems that he has even enlisted the help of his older brother, Bomb, to take down the rogue disciple. Later in the hospital, Saitama comes to meet Charanko to talk about the hero hunter Garou. Saitama seems to be interested in martial arts. Charanko gives Saitama his tournament tickets to witness some of the greatest martial artists in person. Charanko was supposed to compete in the tournament, but now since he can't, Saitama gets the idea of impersonating Charanko and competing in the contest in his stead. So Saitama does what he does best and enters the tournament as Charanko with an orange wig, and of course decimates every single opponent that comes his way with little to no effort. But in the final round, his real identity gets revealed and he gets disqualified, but his opponent, the 5-time champion Shiryu, doesn't give in and ultimately gets defeated by Saitama's one-hit bump. During the tournament, every single high-ranked hero gets attacked by the monsters. Amidst this, the rank 15 S-class hero Metal Bat gets overrun by multiple monsters while he is on guard duty for the Hero Association executives. Garou also joins in on the fight and seemingly defeats the Metal Bat. But Metal Bat makes a comeback. The battle is stopped by Metal Bat's little sister Zenko. Not in the mood to fight little kids, Garou instead leaves to face the rank 12 S-class hero Watchdog Man. The son of the executive that Metal Bat was protecting gets kidnapped by the monsters, and in the Heroes Association headquarters, one of the executives gets taken over by a monster known as Gyoro Gyoro, who calls on the Heroes Association for a war between the Monster King and the heroes, and the monsters hold the kidnapped king Waganma as collateral if the Hero Association does not come to face them. Back at the martial arts tournament, Genos faces a low-class monster near the martial arts tournament until a dragon-class monster called Goketsu makes his entry and decimates Genos. Goketsu barges in the tournament and offers martial artists an easy way to power up by eating the monster cells that would turn them into monsters. Some of the martial artists take his offer, but they quickly get beaten down by Shiryu when Gazuzan, another contestant, eats multiple monster cells and becomes an even greater monster. Gazuzan pummels Shiryu, and as this battle comes to an end, Shiryu gets saved by Saitama. Even Goketsu, who left a while ago to get back to the Monsters Association, gets defeated properly by Saitama. Gyoro Gyoro later on discovers Goketsu's dead body and remarks that they may have underestimated the Heroes Association, promptly bringing the matter to the Monsters Association meeting, where the Monster King Orochi and Gyoro Gyoro explained their plan to the monsters, calling an all-out war between the monsters and the heroes. Garou, on the other hand, had been defeated by rank 12 S-class hero Watchdog Man, and as he is running back to a hideout, he finds King walking home with Saitama and tries to attack him, but gets kicked unconscious by Saitama. After regaining his senses, Garou somehow manages to slip past the heroes into an abandoned shed, which just happens to be where Tareo, the little kid who had befriended Garou before, and his friends hang out. Soon, 8 A-class heroes surround the shed and call out Garou for a fight. They all get defeated quickly, but not before Glasses Man alerts the other heroes and Genos makes his appearance on the scene. Saitama, worried that Genos might get his entire body destroyed once again, decides to help Genos, but it seems that Genos is handling the battle with Garou quite well. As Genos is fighting off Garou, the Monster Association steps in hopes of recruiting Garou, even though he had previously refused their offer. But Silverfang and Bomb jump in just in time to make quick work of the monsters and start facing Garou. As things seem to be the end for Garou, a monster called Phoenix Man swoops in and runs off with Garou, while the Elder Centipede makes a comeback to stave off the heroes from following Phoenix Man. Silverfang, Bomb, and Genos face off against the monster, but are not able to defeat the dragon level monster. Just then, King appears on the scene with the megaphone calling on the Elder Centipede to face the rank 1 S-class hero Blast, who had previously injured the monster so severely. Elder Centipede, mad for revenge, beelines for King to kill Blast, but Saitama jumps in on the right time and obliterates Elder Centipede with one punch.
うぜえ
So that's it, guys. The full story of One Punch Man in under 15 minutes. The first 2 seasons cover the first 84 chapters of the manga. So if you want to read the manga, do start the reading after that. I hope you liked this video, and be sure to leave down your impressions of One Punch Man as a cultural phenomenon. Don't forget to like and subscribe to Anime Town, and comment down subscribed, and also recommend which anime do you want Anime Town to do next. I personally reply to each and every single one of your comments, so your comments and recommendations are always appreciated. So see you in the next one, guys. Adios.